What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Unborn Podcast, episode number 6. I am your host, Nestor, aka Next Level OC. If you haven't followed me yet, go ahead and follow me now. Today, I'm with a very special guest. I got my carnal, my brother from another mother, the best from motherfucking Santana. I'm joined with Marco, Little Bombs, Morales, El Doble M.
Fuck.
What's up, Marco?
That's right. Little Bombs finally in this fucking building.
It's been a long time coming, bro.
It's been years, way.
Serious shit.
It's been years.
Yeah, it's been a long time
And
coming.
thanks to you, way, making this shit happen. People got to know what the fuck is going on with Little Bombs, and this whole podcast and Anna shit.
Exactly,
Let's
bro.
make it happen.
Yeah, bro. So we're just gonna get right into it, my guy. So for those that don't know, I mean, I know you for a long time, my guy. I've known you for years, man. But for those that don't know, man, who is Little Bombs? Go
Little
ahead and introduce
Bombs.
yourself.
My nickname is Little Bombs. I got that shit when I was like in 6th, 7th grade. I looked like my cousin somehow.
Yeah.
And I got the name from there, so that's how it all started. Like, his name was Bombs, and then he started calling me Little Bombs, so that's how it stuck, right? Since then, way. I got baptized, way. Yeah. And it's funny how you bring it up, just,
Yeah.
I still talk to that guy that gave me that nickname, way.
Your cousin?
Yeah, some fool.
Oh, some other fool
Yeah,
that-
some other guy.
I got you.
He gave me that nickname, and so I still talk to him. He's still alive. It's cool, way. So,
I got you.
yeah, he'll be like, you know what? Remember I gave you that name? I'm like, wow, I fucking forgot. But that's how it all started, way. Yeah, way.
Bet. And then for those that don't know, man, so Marcos is, Little Bombs is a music artist, man. He's a music artist here from Santana, man. Talk a little bit about your music, my guy. When did you start making music? How did you get that inspiration? And then where did you categorize yourself, man, when it comes to the music scene?
That's a pretty good question, way. Okay, so how I started doing music, way, right here in Santa Ana. I don't know if you heard of that school. It's not here anymore. They changed the name or something. Spurgeon Intermediate School.
Okay.
It started there, 6th, 7th grade, I believe. We all had like fucking like 6, 7 periods, I think, at that time. I heard some guy from Townsend, from a gang, regardless of whatever he was from, I heard one of his songs, like, and back then, it was like way different. I was in my own little world, I was doing my own shit. And then his name was Casper. I don't know if he's doing live right now for some reason. I kind of heard that. I heard one of his tracks, and I thought that shit was dope. I thought that shit was like, fuck,
I got you.
So it got stuck in my head, and I was like, if he could do it, I could do it.
Yeah.
And I could do it sicker. And it's not
yeah.
that he did not sound dope, but I was
yeah.
just like, I got inspired. I'm like, fuck, if he could do it, I could do it, So that's the way it went. It didn't get in my head 100%. Like, I'm going to do this shit, like, for real, starting tomorrow, starting today.
Of course.
No, it was something that it was just, like, in my head here and there throughout the years in intermediate school. My first fucking microphone was a PlayStation 4 microphone.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I connected that shit to the fucking computer, and I was recording my music through the PlayStation 4 microphone.
Trip out.
Yeah,
bro.
way.
I didn't even know that.
I think it was the PlayStation 3 one. So,
Okay.
PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4 fucking microphone. Yeah, wait.
So, for those that don't know, man, like, Little Bombs fucking, he spits quick. Shout out to Twister, shout out to Crazy Bone, shout out to all those fast spitters. Now, my question to you, bro, is, you heard Casper, right?
Uh-huh.
What was his flow, bro, right? And then, how did you adapt the fast flow? Because
Okay, I
you
get you.
rap fucking fast, bro.
Wait.
So, how did you come up with, like, you know what? I'm just going to go fucking quick on this shit.
Okay, with the homies flow was just like more streetwise, and it was simple and streetwise.
Gotcha.
Since he was from a gang, he would talk his lyrics
I got you.
was more about like guns, was more about like street life.
Yeah.
And I didn't really much pay attention to his flow. I was just like, that shit sounds sick.
Yeah.
So I started listening to like other artists. West Side Cartel was there back then in Santa Ana throughout the years.
Shout out to West Side Cartel.
Yeah,
for
shout out
sure.
to West Side Cartel.
Yeah, shout out to West Side Cartel.
It went down like that, and I would hear Diablo,
Shout out to
El
Diablo.
Diablo, El Profeta.
Yeah.
I would hear he raps fast too. I bring him out because I used to listen to him a lot and trip out because I would listen to his music, and I'm like, how the fuck does he rap fast?
Yeah.
Like, how does that shit happen, Like, did this fool like record and fix his shit and make it faster on the computer? it was always a trip in my head way. Like, how the fuck could somebody spit like that way?
Yeah.
Regardless of who it is, whoever like fast spitters. I'm like, how the fuck at that time?
Yeah.
And then I always wanted to rap fast way. I tried and I couldn't. I just fucking couldn't way. I could not do it. And here and there I would listen. I would try to flip some words, and honestly, it was very fucking hard. But it took fucking years to achieve
to master.
Yeah, to master it, to like chops, like it took a long time. Way. I could say that way.
God. So.
But yeah.
I know that you mentioned the gang life, right? Or you used to listen to artists that are affiliated with that particular lifestyle, man. Mm-hmm. I know when I bring you up, you know what I mean? And then based on your appearance, people are quick to judge and all that shit, bro. Like, were you involved in, like, any gang activity, bro? Were you involved in any gang? I mean, you don't need to say specifics, bro, but were you involved, like, in a group of people like that?
A gang? Nah. I grew up, like, in a gang, but I was never in it, in, like, I grew up in the neighborhood, But other than that, I was part of a group. I'm not going to say from where, but I was part of a big group. And it wasn't, like, gang thing. It was just, like, how do you call that shit? It was, like,
just a crew?
Yeah, a crew. Yeah, that shit. And, yeah, I was only involved in that. The only reason why I was involved in it was because of music.
Interesting.
They're like, okay, this fool, he knows how to rap. And at that time, I wasn't,
no, I get
100 in there. And they're like, we're going to use this fool.
To, like, represent
to represent and fucking diss all these fools.
Yeah.
And to me, I got hyped up. I was like, fuck it, let's make it happen.
Of course.
Just I'll say all this shit. Yeah, like say this, say that. And I would just put it in words and just fucking make a diss and diss everybody. When I didn't even know who the fuck. I didn't even know who the fuck who was who, like who was I dissing? Obviously some other fucking crews, but
did you ever get in trouble, bro, for like, saying your shit, bro, and like all that stuff? Or was it more like this fool was just like a person who makes our music and it's just dissing you? But like, would the responsible fall on you, bro? Would it fall on the clica?
If somebody like if the enemies were to hear that?
Yeah, okay. Exactly. Yeah.
So all they would say is like, dude, just make this and that and make it sound dope. And if there's any problems and we're not there, just let us know and we'll take care of it and blah, blah, blah. But other than that, it's like my shit was just making music, But yeah, it would just fall off on them. Like if I had a problem or something because of it, like I would have to go to them and then they will take care of it or whatever.
Damn.
But did something ever happen like that? Like a big problem? Nah. No. And I don't even think those people back then, the enemies or whatever, I don't think they even knew me, like in person and another.
And that's what I was saying, bro, because you were saying like technically they would just use you for your lyricism and your flow and all that shit. So that's what I was saying. Like these fools will take care of it pretty much overall.
Yeah. And then trip out, like to this day, I still have like 4 or 5 songs that are not on YouTube, that are not on iTunes or none of that. I have them fucking stored in my fucking laptop, in the vault, that I've did so many crews and so many people back then that people don't have it in hand, Some people ask me, hey, Marcos, like, remember this jam? Like, hey, could you send it to me? Blah, blah, blah. And honestly, I charge them. I'm like, you know what? Yeah. Like I said a lot of bullshit that I regret, but if you want, I can send you some of these jams, but it's gonna cost you like $5 or $10 each.
That makes sense.
Just to make something out of it. Fuck it. But other than that,
So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, bro. I'm just gonna go inside your life a little bit. Now, were your parents involved, like, in your music, bro? Like, did you get support from your familia, bro, from your siblings and all that stuff? Like, how was that, man?
It's funny, way. So I started making music, right, 6th, 7th grade, and then I started buying my own equipment or whatever or whatnot. My mom, way, she would always tell me this shit. Deja esa pinche musiquita para un niño chiquito, blah, 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 leave that shit for a little kid. This and that. And then my sister, too, would tell me, I'm not dissing them, but I'm just saying this is the way it happened. They told me, leave that shit alone, blah, blah, blah. And I was young. I think I was a freshman. And then I was a sophomore, and then I kept it going. And they're like, do something else, do something active, blah, blah, blah. And it never got me mad, but I was just like, man. And I always said this, and I said it to myself, like, one of these days, at that time, I'm gonna do a show. And my first show, I'm gonna take my mom, I'm gonna take my sister, and all those, my family that told me all this bullshit, that blah, blah, blah. And that's what ended up happening, man. My first show, I took them, man. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, bro, what was your first show for those that don't know, man? What was your first show?
It was at it's not called like that anymore. It's on MacArthur and MacArthur and Bristol. It was called Jasper's Bar and Grill,
Oh shit. Okay.
something like that. Now
Yeah.
it's like a nail salon right now, but it was Jasper's Bar and Grill, some shit like that. Yeah.
And then, what genre will you categorize your music, my guy? I mean, I know exactly what you represent, bro. But for those that don't know, man, what would you categorize your music? What genre?
I think. Well, it's not that I think. It's just that Chicano rap way.
Chicano rap.
Chicano rap. It's funny. The question is a lot of people are asked that question, like, hey, you know, like, where do you, you know, like you said,
Yeah.
where do you categorize yourself, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people say a lot of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
There's not like a specific thing.
I got you.
But to me, Chicano rap is like, I put it down for Chicano rap because I could invent a story and put it in a jam, whether it's a gang story, a killing story, a breakup story. I try to involve what I've been through in life and what other people tell me, like, I'm going through this breakup, and they might not even know. They might tell me a bunch of stuff, this and that I got down, or blah, blah, blah. And then I listen to a beat, and I just put, like the street in it.
Yeah.
Like,
You put your
shit
own
that
little.
has
You put your own little
yeah,
flavor
yeah,
on
my
there.
own little colors in it, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I just make a jam, you know. So when people listen to it, they're like, because they have told me, like, damn, I feel that jam, you know.
Yeah.
So I try to make them feel more comfortable with my words or experiences and their experiences, and make something happen for them for it to be catchy in its life, you know, because it's real life shit, you know, most of the time.
So let me ask you this, bro, because I did bring this up in another interview. I just want to get your input on it. The difference between Chicano rap, bro, and then obviously we live in the West Coast. You know what I mean? So it's all West Coast love over here. What can you say the difference between Chicano rap, right, and then West Coast rap? Like, would you want to touch that West Coast rap, or are you just like, nah, Chicano rap is like my domain?
Put it this way. I don't have a straight answer, but the only thing I could say, whether it's the West Coast, East Coast, or whatever coast it is, right?
Yeah.
To me, like, not to sound weird or picky about shit, but I just don't pay attention to like the rest of like my surrounding.
I got
like
you.
West Coast, East Coast, or whatever the heck, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to it here and there, you know. Like rarely do I listen to it, but other than that, I just stick to my own thing, right? Which is just like Chicano rap. It's not that I just choose Chicano rap, but that I feel like that's just me, you know. And yeah, like I try to fuck around with West Coast music, but it's kind of hard way because it's a whole different lane,
Yeah,
you
it
know.
is.
I
Yeah.
try to like switch to another lane and try something different, but I always fall back on this side,
On
which I'm
Chicano.
more comfortable in, you know. Like, and it's just Chicano rap, yeah.
Do you? And there's another question, man. That I'm just curious to hear your input about it. When you hear raza, right? Go into like West Coast rap, bro, right? Do you believe that, like, because I believe, this is just me, bro. This is just me. This is not Little Bonds. This is just me. I believe as a Chicano, right? As a Latino, bro. I believe we already have our own lane, bro. We already have Chicano rap, bro, and I think we should embrace it.
Yeah.
Do you believe that some Chicanos, if they want to touch that West Coast rap, bro, like, what do you think about that, bro? Do you think it's okay, bro? I mean, I'm not saying that it's okay, bro. Do you think that they should just go with Chicano rap, bro, and then just forget about the West Coast, but give love to it? What do you think about that, bro?
All I gotta say is that everybody's free to do whatever they want, you know.
I like that.
I don't think nobody should judge each other because they're gonna like try something different or
Yeah.
they're feeling something different. We're in 2023, you know, like everything's everywhere, you
Yeah.
know. And of course, Chicano rap is, you know, like the most underrated genre.
It is.
Or people, you know, the underdogs, because we keep it here, you know,
Yeah.
like streetwise. We don't try to, you know, because I say it because I haven't seen it. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
I
yeah.
might be wrong, but we try to keep it more like that, like family, you
No,
know,
I
like
got you.
something like that, like something really fucking solid.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, but people want to try something different, go for it, dude. Go for it, because there's a lot of opportunities. Maybe, I don't know, the next podcast I might be like, you know what, I fucking made it more. I made a hit on the West Coast side or East side, or whatever the heck it is,
Whatever,
right?
yeah.
Shit could happen at any second, any minute, any day. Just take advantage of. If you think it's gonna fucking help you out or open a door for you, you should go for it. I
Who
think
were-
that's what I gotta say.
Who were some of your inspirations, bro, growing up? Like, what were some artists, bro, that you grew up listening to, Hence why you love that Chicano rap so much, bro.
The first one would be that one guy, that inspired me, Casper.
Casper.
And from there, Diablo El Profeta.
Yeah.
And then from there,
That fool's fucking him.
dude,
Yeah.
that guy could spit.
Yeah.
And then from there it would be West Side Cartel.
Shout out to West Side Cartel.
Shout out to West Side Cartel.
Yeah.
Damn, West Side Cartel is a big influence, man, because it's like, damn, they were putting it down so much for Santa Ana,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
Santana.
like,
Exactly.
they were from different gangs or whatever the fuck it was, but what's more important is that they put it down for
They
Santa
put
Ana,
it down
you
for
know?
the city. Yeah.
And some of them are not alive right now, or maybe they're locked up or whatever. But anyways, West Side Cartel, and then after that will be Duende. Duende from Manicomio, 5150. That fool gets down. That fool,
Duende gets down.
You could just hear his voice and be like, it's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
And Duende, and then who else? Fucking. Damn, I could mention all these artists, but even though I mentioned all these artists, like I was never 100%. My ear was never 100% on this one or on this one. No, like I may mention different artists, but it was like maybe like a couple, 3 songs, 4 songs from this guy, and blah blah blah. You know, I would listen to like pieces of them.
Yeah.
You know, I was never 100 with them like all throughout the year. You know, like listening wise.
Of course.
But yeah, Conejo.
Conejo. Yeah.
Fucking. Oh, dude, Lil Cuete. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fool gets down. Mr. Shadow, Mr.
Shout
Little
out
One.
to Shadow, Little
Yeah,
One, all
Mr.
those
Little
fools.
One.
Yeah.
Like, cool. Lil Rob, no tanto, but maybe just one or two songs.
He still got down.
Yeah, one or two. Well, to me, one or two
Yeah.
songs.
Now let me ask you this, bro. Right. Now, you said about 2023, right?
Yeah.
Is there any recent artists, bro, that you like to listen to right now? That's nothing like nothing no Chicano rap, bro, but you like to listen now.
That I like to listen now.
Yeah.
And it's 2023.
Yeah.
And the music has changed. Nah. I just stick to the same old thing. Yeah, I mean, all these fucking, I don't want to mention their mainstream names or whatever, but to me, it's like, it's 2023.
Yeah.
I'd rather bump Mr. Shadow, Mr. Little One, Lil Cuete, fucking Lil Rob, Duende, Diablo, and I just keep it like that. I mean, there's a couple other ones, but I never try to change it up.
Do you think Raza don't show enough love, bro, or do you think that Raza does show you love when it comes to that Chicano rap, bro? Compared to like West Coast, bro, compared to like all these other genres.
Like to me or like?
well,
like-
let's start with you, like
okay.
to you, and then after that, let's talk about in general.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, they show a bunch of love, like, damn, I'm feeling your jam. Hey, to this day, you know, I get messages like, hey, where can I buy your CD? And it's funny, like, dude, like, there's no more CDs no more. It's
Yeah, there's
2023.
not.
You buy it
Exactly.
off, like, fucking digital platforms. But, I mean, CDs, we could make some CDs. But, yeah, like, I get feedback, like, oh, I was feeling that shit. You go hard. No homo. Yeah, it's some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
Like, like, I get a lot of feedback. And I like that. And it motivates me. It makes me, like, yeah, sometimes I want to give up, but it's a trip. I'm just gonna put it this way.
Yeah.
The fucking microphone, there's been points in my life that I'm just like, nah, I'm just gonna put this shit away, and I've had,
Oh shit.
and I'm just like, you know what? Not because nobody showed me love. No, to me it's just like, man, I'm not feeling myself. I don't think this shit's for me. But so many times that I fucking buried the microphone somewhere, like put that shit away in the storage or whatever. And I always go back to it. I always go back to it.
Yeah.
I might be working at a factory or whatever, and it will take one person to be like, hey, so what do you do? Like, and I'm like, oh, I bring up the music, whatever. Where can I listen to it? And they listen to one song or two songs, and then and I don't even know them. They just wanted to ask who was I or whatever.
Yeah.
It's your first day, whatever, at the job. And then I'll meet them up again at lunch, or we'll bump into each other through the hallways or whatever, and then they'll be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing here? You should be making music,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck, this and that. They start tripping out, which is cool,
Of course.
And they're like, dude, keep it going. I know you could do this and that. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about this company. Like all that sugarcoat shit.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate those people. And it's just like, I just go back to the microphone, and those fucking words that they tell me, like inspires me more to make more music. And it always happens like that. Like when I hear shit like that more, like, especially in person, it fucking switches, like my head, and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, get back to it. And it took one person I remember not too long ago, like maybe like 2 years. I still make music regardless,
Yeah.
but this girl told me, she's like, hey, you get down like this and that, and it only took that person to, and what she told me, I did 7 songs, but not for her, you know, like specifically towards her, like no, like she fucking, I don't know, her
She
words,
just unlocked something in your mind.
yeah, you know, and it exploded in my head, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, fuck, you know, like because of her, and I thank her, I made 7 songs
Damn.
at that time, and
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah, you know, this is what I need. But other than that, they show me love way, and I really appreciate everybody. Even in high school people, they always told me like, don't forget about me, this and that, blah blah blah, little bombs, like this and that,
Yeah.
and it was pretty badass.
And you know what, bro? Now that you bring up like people that inspire you, people that like, is there, como te digo, bro? Because obviously you make music, bro. You know what? Let's go. Let's touch that. Let's touch that.
Yeah.
How do you get inspired, bro?
How
When
do I
you
get
when you
inspired?
create music, like what is it just depending on the moment, bro? Is it something that you have in the back of your mind? You're like, yeah, this is something that I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna
What
do
is-
it. Like what inspires you to make the music, man?
What inspires me is the people that follow me, the people that show me love, and the main thing that clicks is the beat, the instrumental beat. If I feel the beat, I like guitar beats, like those sad beats, those Mexican beats. The instrumentals, I know myself. If I hear it and I like it, I'll stick to it.
Yeah.
You know, and it will just take me to a different world that I'm just like, all right, I gotta write to this shit. You know,
got you.
I gotta spill my heart to it, whether it's fucking aggressive lyrics, whether it's like here and there, left and right, or reality or whatever. The instrumentals and
Yeah.
the people, and the people that still listen to it. You know, that's what inspires me.
So, for those that are trying to get into the music industry, my guy, like, because I know that you mentioned the factory, all the jobs that you have, all the people that you met, right?
Yeah.
For those that are trying to get into the music industry, bro, like some people, especially the youngsters, bro, will believe that this shit is easy, bro. Like this shit is just getting a microphone and then just fucking spitting, bro, and then people are gonna hear your shit. What can you say to the youngsters, bro, out there that are making their music, bro, and they think that they're just gonna pop off like that?
Let's see. All I could say is that the ones that are, I'm gonna say it because I went through it.
Yeah.
Is that the people that are barely starting to rap right now in the street or wherever you're at or singing or whatever, the best shit comes out raw.
Bet. Yeah.
It's your first songs, your first verse, that first flow. It sounds sick. It's always gonna sound, and save that shit because in the long run, you're gonna listen to it. You can be like, damn, my flow changed, all this shit. But just all I gotta say is that just put it down on the microphone. Fuck what everybody thinks, you know.
Yeah.
Just put it down and this and that, and get yourself a nice microphone. It's 2023. Fucking microphones cost like what, like $80 to give it a start. You know, like
I got you.
better than me than fucking using a PlayStation something fucking microphone. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, just keep doing your shit, and don't sign to anybody, you know? Like, yes, it could be butterflies all up in your stomach or in your fucking circle, like this and that, and like, hey, I'm gonna get you into this and that, which is cool, but just do yourself, invest in yourself, which is microphones, beats, laptop, a new software program. If you could record yourself and modify your whatever track, you know, it's better. Just do it alone, because that's where the best shit comes from. You know, you want to put it down, and you're the only one that could put it down.
Exactly.
On the microphone. Nobody's,
Yeah.
you know, don't let nobody change your lyrics or whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, it didn't sound dope, man. Trust yourself. Just fucking spit that shit, you know,
Exactly.
and just keep it going. You
Yeah.
know, that's all I gotta say. I don't know. But
No, hey.
that's all I gotta say.
No, yeah, of course.
Keep it going.
Now let's talk about collaborations, bro.
Alright.
You being from Santana, the Big Bad 714, for those that don't know, like, have you
Didn't know,
collaborated
now
with?
you know.
Damn. Have you collaborated with anybody else from Santana, bro?
From Santa Ana.
Yeah.
You.
Bet. For those
The
that don't
homie
know.
Nasser?
The homie that don't know.
Fuck. There's some other.
You know what? Let's do Santana,
Okay.
and then Orange County in general.
All right.
Yeah.
In Santa Ana, you, Faded. Fucking.
Shout out to Faded.
Fuck, man. It's because I'm trying. Put it this way. I've done so many jams with so many people throughout the years.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they were from here in Santa Ana or Orange or Irvine or whatever the fuck, you know.
Yeah.
But I gotta say is that I made music with a bunch of people, you know. And yeah, wait, that's just to answer the question just real quick. Because if I
Because you got so many collaborations.
yeah,
I know that for sure.
All of the fucking place and people that I didn't even know in person that I made songs with, you know, and it's been a bunch. Like, so you know, I can't be like, you know, like this.
And if you collaborated with Bombs before, go ahead and leave a
ask
comment.
your shit. Drop a
go-
comment or some
serious
bullshit.
shit.
Like, hey,
No,
I made a
yeah.
song with you. Remember me? I'm gonna be like, nah, nah, just fucking around. But drop a comment or some
Yeah,
bullshit.
drop a comment
you know,
for
like,
sure.
because I mean, I know the songs I've done.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm pretty sure if somebody drops a comment or something, like, or you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna know that it was you. You know.
Now let's talk about this, bro. Like talking about Santana and Santana Love, bro. Is there any artists from Santana that you know of, bro, that you would want to collab with, bro?
Yeah, like a good solid 10.
Bet.
I mean, I could say 8, but I'm just gonna close it down at 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good solid 10.
Any,
But
any names that you want to drop just in case?
I don't want to mention any names
Not yet. Not yet.
because watch. I'm just gonna say like this.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck who gets butthurted, but the people that know, they know. Here in Santa Ana, way, if I had sent you a message, let's collab.
Yeah.
If I had sent you a message, let's make a track, let's make some shit happen, and blah, 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 we got this, you get down, whatever, right? It came to a point that it was like, I felt like if I was like kind of begging them, like, yo, let's make a jam, bro. We're from Santa Ana, let's make this shit happen. But I wasn't begging. But I was excited and deep inside me that I was like, man, this was from Santa Ana, let's make some shit happen.
Yeah.
And regardless of whatever they would say, they would never say nothing solid. Like, yeah, fuck it, I'm down.
Like a definite answer.
Yeah.
I got you.
So now I'm just like, all right, cool. You know, I step out of that circle, and then I'm just like, all right, fool, you don't want to fuck around with me? You don't want to fuck around with my music? It's cool.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of those people have said, nah, I can't because you rap too fast, or
What the fuck is that?
or
What
some
the fuck does
or
that
some
mean,
bullshit,
bro?
which is
Yeah.
cool. Which is cool. I don't get butthurt. I don't get mad. But to me, it's like, bro, like we're from the same fucking city, Santa Ana, you know.
And that's what I was gonna
And
say,
you don't
bro.
want to fucking do a jam with me, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't take it personal. To me, it's like, all right, fuck it, I'll let it be. You know, I'll keep doing my shit. You know, like I don't need nobody else. But I'm just like,
That's
bro,
right.
like I thought it was cool making
Exactly.
a jam with somebody
Because
from
Santana
Santa Ana.
Love.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, you know.
You know what? Let's talk about that, bro.
Yeah.
I know it's a touchy subject, bro. Not a lot of people want to talk about it, but let's talk about the raza real quick, bro. Do you believe that you get, like, when it comes to collaborations, not from Santana, bro, but just raza in general, bro? Do you believe, like, when it comes to collaborations,
All right.
you get more love from raza, bro, or do you get more love from like other people outside of that, like that want to collab, right?
Okay. More. It'll be more from raza, dude. Like,
Oh, shit.
From, like,
Okay.
you know, like Latinos, you know, like, yeah, you know, it's just raza, like from gangs or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah.
But it trips me out how like nobody from Santana. Well, I'm not saying nobody. But I'm saying like a very few people from Santana that is in the music industry, bro. And you got fucking little Bombs right here
Hitting you up, hey, let's
hitting
make
you
a
up,
jam.
and you guys don't want to make
Let's
a jam.
rock it.
Like that shit blows my mind, bro. Like what?
You know, and it's funny because, you know, like I've said in one message and some post, I'm like, bro, like if I ever hit you up to make a jam, you know, it's because it's all love.
Exactly.
You know, but other than that, if you hit me up, I don't know, some motherfucking time, whenever you're feeling like it, which is cool, whatever, I'm going to charge you, you know, like I'm going to charge these fools, you know, I don't give a fuck. Hey, but what happened to that free jam, that this and that? I'm like, nah, fool, like that's just in the past, fool. That was that.
Yeah,
You
el tiempo ya pasó, bro.
That wasn't that, you know, it was to your advantage, cool. You could have made something you never, I don't know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have never known, you
Exactly.
know? But now they know shit.
And if you didn't know, now you know,
Yeah,
bro.
man. That's how it is. Man.
All right, bro. So my next question to you, bro,
All right.
is, I know me and you talked about it off camera, right? Now, what happened with the whole Cuete situation, bro?
Who's that way? Shit. Nah, but yeah, I'm fucking around. But what happened to the Cuete situation?
Yeah, what happened with that, man?
Let me just say, it was like, I think 3 years ago.
Okay,
I was working at a factory,
okay,
And I was just fucking bored at work, and I was just like, looking, through some feeds or whatever. And I see Cuete, apparently at that time I was following him, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hit this fool up right now in a message. He's not gonna reply. He's not gonna fucking reply,
Yeah.
I don't know, way. I just didn't think he was gonna reply. And I was like, hey, what's up, Cuete? Been listening to your shit since I was young, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
How much do you charge for the future? And he said the number, and he replied quick. And I was just like, oh, vergas. He replied. And I was like, okay, cool. And we got to it. So we weren't talking on the phone. We weren't, I see, hey, what's good, my boy? I'm like, no, none of that.
Yeah.
So it was just like, yo, how much? When could you get it done? Blah, blah, blah. It was just like messages like that.
Of course.
Which was badass. I'm like, fuck yeah, getting down to it,
Yeah.
And yeah, he gave me some fucking discounts or whatever the fuck it was, right? Yeah. And I thank him for that at that time, So I made like 6 jams or 5 songs. It's an EP. It's in iTunes.
Yeah. If you guys haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. I'll go ahead and leave it on the link below.
Yeah.
For sure.
Go check that shit out. So I made an EP and it went down pretty sick. I wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm gonna plan this shit ahead of time. This is gonna go. No, I was just fucking rapping, paying this fool for the features, and he was down with it. Cool. We left it like that way. Pasó like a year, 2 years, something like that. I might be wrong with the whole fucking years. I'm bad at that shit. But anyway, pasó un chingo de tiempo. And I asked him out of the blue way. I didn't go to work that day. I don't know what the fuck happened, but, I was like, yo, what's good, man? By any chance, are you signing anybody right now? Or how does that shit work,
Yeah.
And then he's like, and he calls me right away. And then he's like, yo, my boy, this and that. Yeah. I'm signing a couple artists. I already signed this and that, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be a 1G,
Got you.
1G to make it happen. And I'm like, all right. And then he started breaking it down. Yo, he's gonna perform. He's talking about performances. He's talking about the contract with the lawyer, blah, blah, blah. Wherever he goes to go perform, that he's gonna take me. I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of fools that got fucked over, but anyway, speaking for myself. Contracts with the lawyer. He's gonna take care of that shit. He mentioned Mr. Criminal, that Mr. Criminal was gonna help fucking advertise our shit, promote.
Yeah.
Not advertise, but promote. All my shit and this and that, blah blah blah. And yeah, he knew my plans, all my collaborations, because I trusted him. I'm like, this is what I have on my table, on my hand. You want to fuck around, let's fuck around. Let's make some shit happen,
Exactly.
I got a lot of doors to be open here.
Exactly.
It's going to help him out too. It's going to help me out too, which is cool. And, yeah, it was through payments here and there. It wasn't like I didn't drop the whole 1G way.
Okay, so that 1G that he told you to initially, you just did it in payments.
Yeah, in payments.
And then those payments came with collaborations, advertisement, and all this shit that he told you about, right?
No.
Oh shit.
It didn't. I don't know why. He just posted me up on his page solidly, a good 4 times. Throughout maybe 2 months.
Okay.
Only 4 times. Why? I don't know.
Okay.
I knew he was on vacation or some bullshit with this girl. That's why I was never like, hey, what's happening? And I wasn't calling him. I'm not the type of person to be, hey, what? No. I'm just I'm just gonna leave him alone. He'll come back to LA, because he said, I'm gonna be back in LA in 2 weeks, blah blah blah, and then it's gonna crack, blah blah blah. We're gonna make some shit,
Yeah.
with the label and blah blah blah. That's why I never bugged him. But anyway, pasó un chingo de tiempo, 2 months solid or almost 3, nothing. I'll be like, hey, Cuete, what's up? What's happening? I want to know what's happening.
Yeah, of course.
And what sucks is that he was ready, to be like, yo, when is the next payment gonna come through? I made the shit happen in 1 month, the whole one grand, But he was just quick to be out of the blue and be like, hey, yo. But he was never like, hey, it was good. How you been? He never kept me updated, yo, my bad. I don't know, something, yo, my bad, Mr. It's taking so much time, he didn't need to explain himself, but at least let me know, update me, yo, I'm going through some bullshit or something, It's gonna take me more of a while to be back in LA and make some shit happen, like I said, and keep my word. Blah blah blah. It's loyal family. Blah blah blah. It's LF, loyal family. His
So
thing.
that's the name of the.
Yeah,
Okay.
his label. I don't know what the fuck he
Yeah,
started.
yeah, yeah.
So, and like I said, some other people that were signed to him or paying him differently or whatever, they told me like, yo, like, este fool se está pasando de verga. Like, he's not keeping his word. I'm just letting you know what I know, blah, blah, blah. And even though people told me, you know, that were part of the label or paying him or whatever at that time,
Yeah.
I was never like, you know what, yeah, you know, this was right. Like, no, to me it was like, cada quien su pedo, you know? Because Cuete would tell me like, hey, yo, I'm not going to promote this guy or this guy or this guy or blah, 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 because they don't keep the word with their payments. But anyway, I'm solid with you and this and that. You kept up with your payments. It's already set. I just need to come back to LA, blah, blah, blah. So I kept my mouth shut. I wasn't going to be like, hey, yo, bro, like, how much did you pay for it to get signed? Yeah, I was in my head. I'm like, dude, like, did you pay? You know, how much did you pay? But that's none of my business. Cuete told me, whatever I have with you is just with you. Whatever I have with tal person or tal girl or whatever, it's with them. So I was like, all right, I'm going to keep it loyal. I'm going to keep it family. I'm not going to ask questions around here, you know?
Yeah.
If he says that is with directly to me, whatever he speaks about or whatever, and, you know, vice versa, I'm going to keep it like that, you know? The rest of the problems he has with all these other artists is none of my business. So, yeah, he was taking a long while away. He was just quick to fucking call me and just collect money, whatever.
When did you come to that realization, bro? Like, when did you know that it was? Oh man, this was just
Something happening, sketchy. Because one of the artists that was currently still paying him some money, he told me, yo, he was giving me heads up, like something's gonna crack, fool. Like I don't think this fool's like straight legit with what he's saying. He was supposed to be back in LA 2 weeks ago, and he doesn't even promote us, this and that. Like this guy would tell me a lot of stuff, you know, because it was what it was, you know, at that moment. So I was like, all right, and I still kind of ignored it. So one day, me and this fool were on the phone, not with Cuete, but with some other fool that was signing to this one, still paying Cuete. This fool, the artist, he's like, hey, yo, Bombs, you know, this fool fucking blocked me, you know, this and that. This fool was having problems with Cuete. I don't know with what, and I didn't give a fuck. But this fool was like, yo, he fucking blocked me right now. Check your profile right now, blah, blah, blah. Let's see if he blocked you. And it was funny, because I just went, I don't really go to my phone and be like, you know, because like I said, I didn't care. I checked my phone, I went to my profile, and then I clicked on his, and I was just blocked away. Yeah, I was like, all right.
He blocked you, right?
He blocked me away. Look what they blocked me away.
What the fuck?
And I think I was the only one that kept it 100 with him, man. Because I heard this one was having problems with Cuete. I heard, you know, a bunch of shit, way. And he blocked me, way. And I was just like, oh, vergas, you know, what the fuck? Some shit cracked, way. You know, something had to happen in this circle, you know, that for him to just be like, fuck everybody
That's
else.
what I'm saying.
Or
Yeah.
who the fuck knows, right? Why he did it, I don't know. So they were having problems, way. And I got mad, way. I was, honestly, I think anybody will get mad, way.
Of course.
You know, you pay this fool. He said he was going to keep his word. He wasn't. You were patient with him. He was quick to just collect money. Everything that was said, that he said, everything he said directly to the artist, which was me, I believed him, man. But none of what he said wasn't in action or nothing. It wasn't on paperwork.
Like, oh, okay.
You know, it wasn't on paper.
Yeah.
A couple artists that have recorded with him in person at the wrecking spot, not to burn out the spot, but that was Little Cuete's recording shit over there.
I got you.
Apparently. I didn't know that shit. But anyway, the people that will record with him, they'll be like, hey, Cuete, you know, like, because I'm saying it because this is what I heard. Because they told me, the artist told me. I would mention the contracts with Cuete, you know, when he would come through, and all he would say was that he forgot it.
What?
At first, I didn't really give a fuck. But ya cuando todos estábamos, you know, like, creating this mouth.
He forgot about contracts?
Yeah, like, yeah, these fools as artists will record with them. I see, like, at the studio, one-on-one, and I sit with the engineer, and the artist will be like, yo, like, what's up with that contract, you know? Like, you know, when is that shit gonna happen, you know?
Yeah.
And, like I said, I'm saying what they told me. I forgot it. Cuete would say, like, I forgot the contract. Or he would invent some bullshit. I don't know. Why? I don't know. And yeah, that's the way it happened. And like I said at the beginning, I didn't really much pay attention to it because I'm like, there's no pedo with me and Cuete, you know, like me and Cuete haven't argued on the phone. We haven't had any we're not bumping heads.
Yeah.
Until, like I said, they blocked him. Cuete blocked this fool and he blocked me. So I was like, what the fuck do I have to do with it? But I didn't question him. I was like, throughout the time, yeah, like I said, I was sending messages, hey, Cuete, what's going on? When I would tell him what's going on, it's because some shit cracked with this fool, with some artist that was signing into him.
Yeah.
So I was like, what's going on? When I asked him, it's because I was like, okay, like this fool, there's some shit happening here. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, he blocked me and I don't know why. So I got fucking mad way. Like I said, who wouldn't? Paid this fool to do this and that. He didn't keep his word. He didn't keep it loyal. But we kept...
hence the name, Loyal Family.
Yeah, and you know, and trip out. Just getting a word with Cuete was badass, you know? Like talking to this one, he's responding.
Yeah.
And I got that shit tatted, and it's fucking funny. Why the fuck would you get that shit tatted? You know, because I believed in this fool. Because I believed in this word because he's a Chicano rapper.
Of course.
You know? And I got the shit tatted right here, LF. And it's always, I don't regret getting it because I kept it loyal. I kept the family with him, and he fucking knows it, you know? And some other artists got it too, but they had pedo with them, whatever. And yeah, he was blowing up okay, so I got mad. I started posting up all this shit, all this beef they had with him, that he was a Chester, that he was a this and that, blah, blah, blah. I think I just posted like maybe like a good solid 3 or 2 days, just like talking all this shit about him. And I let it go.
Yeah.
But apparently some other artists didn't. Cada quien su pedo. They could keep going with it or whatever, you know? But to me, it's just like, what the fuck happened here? Like, I didn't fuck you over, none of that bullshit. I never disrespected him, this and that. So I'm just like, what the fuck, you know? So, in other words, that's what happened. I still have futures with them. I have like a song or two that are not up there yet because I haven't recorded to it or whatever, but I have his verses.
I got you.
So, in the moment, I was like, you know what? Fuck these verses, man. Like, that are recorded, you know, like, I'm going to sell them and make my money. You know, I'll sell it to another artist. And I tried doing it, but then I stopped, and it was just once. And they all told me, I don't fuck with Cuete, he's this and that, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, cool. And I just left it like that. But now...
Well, what's the story behind that, bro? Is it because he fucked over people like that as well? Is that why they don't fuck with the Cuete anymore, bro?
I don't know, but a lot of people... My bad. A lot of people... Cuete has fucked over a lot of people way. My bad. And so you know all these artists is just like and especially from Santa Ana way. I know a solid good 4 way that have fucked with Cuete, like, you know, to make music, this and that.
And then Cuete fucked them over?
Kind of something like that.
Okay.
It had to do with money that wasn't sent in a specific way that he wanted. You know, little stuff way.
Yeah.
The shit is that some artists from Santa Ana has paid them, whether everything went good or everything went bad. All Cuete does is block them way. And it sucks because he fucks over fucking Chicano rap. And Lil Cuete is Lil Cuete, you know, he gets down.
He's been around for
he gets down.
Like a decade or so.
Pretty badass, you know, sick. But it's just like, why would you do this to your own people, you know? Like, the fuck? We're trying to get in too, you know, in the rap game, you know? We need to give each other a hand. And to ask a hand for, you know, Cuete is just like,
somebody who's been in the game,
pretty
who represents
badass,
like
you know?
Chicano.
He's gonna
and all
help you out. He's gonna bring you in. And he's gonna cool, you know.
Yeah.
But he fucking lied to us. He lied to me. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm not gonna fuck around with that shit. You know, like I don't need it.
Yeah.
Lesson learned. I knew since the beginning shit was done wrong.
Yeah.
I just didn't see it. You know, never signed anything. So it is what it is. And all I could say that I'm still gonna be promoting that fucking EP I made with him, because like he says. You see it, I'm going to keep making my fucking money with his verses. I'm going to keep making my money through my distribution. He gets nothing, you know? So I'm just like, fuck it, you know?
Yeah.
I'll let it be. I'm going to let it go, you know? I'll keep making my money through the side, through there, with the other 2 songs that I have on the side. Am I going to record them? Yeah, you know? And I'm just going to put it down and because I fucking pay for it, you know?
Of course.
So I'm just not going to fucking throw it to the trash. When am I going to record them? Who knows? But whenever I'm feeling it, fuck it, I'll record to it and fucking distribute it and make money off of it. Like I'm still am, you know, with this EP. But that's what happened with Cuete. He called me, he was blowing up my phone. like the next following days when I posted up all this shit about him on my story and blah, 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 tagging him, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So people started, it's because, like, watch. Cuete has fucked over so many people, and especially from Santa Ana, and I don't fucking like that. And especially in Chicano rap, he has fucked over.
Yeah.
But the thing is that nobody has said anything on camera or, you know, or you know?
Yeah.
And it's not for me to expose them. It's just for me to let the people know who Cuete really is. Not maybe 100%, but like through music-wise. You know? I don't know what the fuck he's thinking or why he fucked us over, but that's the way it happened. He charged some other fool more than $1,000.
Damn.
It was, I think, 4,000.
God damn.
And he charged me 1,000. I'm talking about numbers now.
Yeah.
And I could I have the statements, you know, the fucking transaction statements through the bank or whatever. His name is right there, Peter, you know?
Fucking,
So-
that's his real name?
Yeah, apparently he's Peter Panway. But you know what? We're grown-ups, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. Do I still bump his music? I still do. Because, you know, I grew up listening to his shit.
Of
He
course.
gets down. He's got
Yeah.
a flow. He's got it locked. Boom. It's just the things that I don't like is that he fucked over his own people. His own people that believed in him, you know, that saw something in him or, you know,
Yeah.
that was going to, damn, it's going to
Yeah.
help me out. Yeah, look what it's going to give me a hand. That's the only thing that I don't like. But other than that, I'll keep it 100. I still bump his shit here and there. But he shouldn't have done that shit. Nobody deserves that shit, especially his own people. And every time I, you know, like here and there when I listen to his songs and he says that Chicano rap, blah, 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 I'm like, damn, like, fool, like, you know?
I
Like,
get you.
It hits because
Yeah.
I'm just like, bro, fuck out of here with that shit, fool. You don't keep it 100 with Chicano rap, you know?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I got no love for him anymore. I got no hate.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't have done that shit. Yeah.
Now, if Cuete were to see this, right? If Cuete were to see this,
Oh, I'm
in
pretty sure he's
video,
gonna see it. I'm pretty sure.
what would be a message that you want to give Cuete, bro?
All I gotta say is that how far are you gonna take this? How far are you gonna take this, bro? You know, like how far are you gonna keep fucking up Chicano rap or fucking, you know, like your own people? Like when are you gonna stop, bro? You know, like when is this? You know. But other than that, like I said, I'm a man and we're all fucking human. All I could say just to end that conversation is fuck him, just like that. Like I said,
Yeah.
I got no love for him anymore. Él se lo buscó, dude. You know, like
Yeah. Of
we
course.
you know,
Yeah.
we kept it 100. I kept it 100. But other than that, he go fuck himself. I'm not gonna regret anything I'm saying. He's gonna know. He's got nothing on me. I could say that. What does he gotta say about me? I would like to know. But if he's gonna look at this video, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But people need to know, you know, he has fucked over a lot of people, especially from Santa Ana. Like I said, that's my people, you know. And fuck no, I'm pretty sure like the people that have told me that they got fucked over here in Santa Ana, they're gonna see this video and they're gonna be like, yeah, hell yeah, they're gonna be the first ones to drop the comments. But just people need to know, you know, like what the fuck is really going on.
I got you.
know. But all I could say is fuck them and have a good fucking life. You know, I'm not gonna be stuck like right here with the fucking grudge. Like no, life keeps fucking moving, dude. Like I gotta keep doing my shit. You know,
Exactly.
nothing's gonna fucking stop me. Lesson learned, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, after all that experience that happened with Cuete, bro, like being signed, bro, and all these promises, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you feel about, you know, being signed compared to being independent, bro? Like, what can you say?
Well, to answer that question, I was never signed, which was a little bit confusing, you know.
Yeah.
I was never signed, and nothing was ever signed on a document, you
Yeah.
know. But other than that, I'm gonna keep doing my thing, you know, independently. Keep doing my shit and distribute my own shit. Because if I try to leap into another guy to get signed, another contract or whatever,
Yeah.
they tell me we can't do oldies, we can't do this and that, we can't, you know. So
there's like limits, I guess you can
it's
say.
very limited to
Okay.
what they want you to do or what you can't do.
Yeah.
So to me, a lesson learned, and to me it's just like, you know what, I don't need nobody to tell me you can't do this and that. I'm always gonna keep doing what I want to do, you know, and that's what everybody wants to do, you know. But it would depend on the contract. That's all I gotta say. But
So you are open to being signed still.
Oh yeah.
But you would want to have control of your music, what you can record, who you could record with as well. So as long as you have control, right?
Yeah.
And it's in a contract, you're open to that?
Yeah, and talking about contracts and this and that, I have one with Mr. Sancho, Estilo 619.
Shout out to
from
Mr. Sancho.
San Diego.
Yeah.
But this contract, just long story short, it's not. There's no promises on the contract. I read it. I've been told by the guy that gave me the contract.
Yeah.
There's no promises, as in the performances about
course.
you're gonna go blow up, you're gonna be rich. Like I knew what I was getting myself into. Put it that way. And I wish I knew that, in some other occasions.
Yeah.
But the thing is that they broke it down, and I was like, all right. So basically, long story short, all right, you're signed to us, but at the same time, you're still independent.
Yeah.
To be fucking making music just the way you are, rap with whoever you want. But once you want to make some music with Mr. Sancho or his side of the lane, his lane,
Yeah.
okay, it's gonna be more exclusive, like more like you can't use a beat that's unlimited license. It has to be exclusive. You have to own 100% of those rights.
So talking about that, bro, for those that don't know, man, the difference between unlimited and then exclusive, if you can explain it to the people, man.
With an unlimited license through like an instrumental, a beat, it gives you unlimited. You could sell as much as copies as you want. You could do it at as many podcasts as you want. Radio stations, unlimited. Everything's unlimited. Obviously, the producer of the beat keeps some percentage of it, which is kind of like a 50-50 thing going on, but you have unlimited. But with the exclusive, that beat, nobody can use it. They'll take it down the platforms and everything. They can't resell it. It costs a lot of money.
I bet.
But you own that beat. Nobody's going to use your beat, so you can make all kinds of shit with that. Exclusive. That's you.
Goddamn.
Yeah, way. But yeah, way. But other than that, I'm going to be honest. Like, I feel like I'm not even signed, And at the same time, I could just ignore this label, not to disrespect Mr. Sancho. But the contract itself, it has nothing that I could take advantage of in a good way.
Yeah.
It doesn't help me out at all. I appreciate the fool that gave me the contract and talked it over. He knew what happened with the fucking drama with Cuete, whatever. He gave me a hand. He gave me an opportunity. And Mr. Sancho got me in some way. But at the same time, that contract with Mr. Sancho doesn't really help me out. I could say it helps him out. I'm just going to say it like that.
No, I mean, okay.
No disrespect.
Yeah.
But like I said, I could just ignore this contract that I have.
And then just go independently.
And just, because I am
Continue
independent,
going.
like I'm not fucking signing my soul to him or shit like that way. If it were to be legit, I wouldn't be saying this shit. But it has limits, very low limits.
I got
to
you.
what I could do.
Exactly.
With it. But I'm going to keep it 100. I'm not with it, I could just ignore it and walk away. And just ignore it away. But we'll see what happens. We'll put it this. I'm not going to regret this shit, but we'll see what happens.
All right, bro. I know we talked about Cuete a little bit, right? And the whole fucking problem that you had with Cuete, which is fucked up. Now let's talk about disses, bro. Like, besides Cuete, bro, like, is there any other artists, bro, that you have beef with, way? And if you have, bro, like, how the fuck did that start? Or, you know what, better yet, what is one that you remember, bro? What is your most memorable? Like, you know what, fuck this fool, bro. And
well, it's like bitches, way. All the bitches, that you have fucked or had, way.
yeah,
they fall into that kind of category,
That's right.
You can't forget about those bitches, way. But maybe the names, yeah. But damn, in high school, I think it was a sophomore, way.
Okay.
Me and some of the full Reckless, we started a crew, way. It wasn't a crew to get down. It wasn't a crew that we're gonna go fucking
Tag
graffiti and all that bullshit.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it was just a rapping crew.
Yeah.
So we kept it like that. It was lyrical crowd way. It was LK way.
That's right.
Lyrical crowd way. We kept it so underground. It was badass way. I don't know for how long at that time we kept it active. And then I was in summer school. And that fool was in summer school too. Reckless. Shout out to Reckless.
Shout out to Reckless,
Jason.
bro. Yeah.
Jason Negron, something like that.
Expose, bro. Expose.
I was in lunchway, and I was with my lady way. I was eating in lunchway. And then this fool, Jason, comes, and I see him, coming this way. He's like, like he gave me the sign, like, hey, fool, like, I want to talk to you or something, or tell me something. So I went over, and then he whispered, he whispered in my ear, because it was loud away. We were in lunch.
Of course, it's lunch, bro.
So he was like, and he's like, oh, like, we got shit now. And out of the blue way, I was like, what the fuck is this fool talking about? And I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, they dissed us.
Oh, shit.
Like that way. And then I was like, wait, who? I wasn't even mad. I was just like, wait, who?
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, microphone disciples. Something like that. I'm pretty sure it was microphone disciples. Anyways, he's like, yeah, they dissed us. And we're going to throw it down after school. And then I was like,
what the?
Vergas. I was like, fuck, I ain't give a fuck. I was like, fuck it. All right, fuck it. Let's make it happen. He's like, yeah, but nobody, like, don't tell anybody. It's just going to be us, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, fuck, I'm down with it. I go back, and my lady at that time, she was like, oh, what happened? And I was like, oh, some bullshit happened with music. We're going to throw it down after school.
Casually.
And just like that way.
Casually.
And then she's like, oh, my God. Like,
Yeah.
And then, and then she's like, oh, my God, but why? Like, no,
No.
Yeah, try to keep it calm,
Yeah, wait.
And I was like, I didn't really give a fuck what she said. I was like, it's going to happen,
Exactly.
So anyways, it was the end of the school day. And I see a big-ass crowd with. The whole school came out, right? Normal, regular day. And Jason told me, like, it's going to be at that specific location that we're going to be at. And we're going to throw it down, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, all right, cool. And we're walking. But this whole crowd is walking with us, way.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fucking Jason told me that.
You said not to tell anybody.
Yeah, It's like the whole school knew, way.
Yeah,
you know? But I didn't give a fuck. It was funny, though, And so it's me, and Jason. Little microphone disciples was two fools. So it's like one guy in front of me, one guy in front of Jason. Yeah, it was tension. We were there, the four of us. I didn't even know who the fuck these two fools were, Yeah. Jason was like, hey, yeah, you fucking this, blah, 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 blah. I forgot that fool's name. But anyway, this fool was like, Jason was like, hey, you fucking this, blah, blah, blah. And then these fools, they were kind of like too quiet way. They weren't really saying much. They weren't like, oh, what the fuck? Like, no. We were the more así, like fucking making explosions here and there. And then I noticed that it was just like word-wise. Like, the four of us.
Just verbal.
Yeah, like these fools kept it like kind of quiet. And it was just like, he mentioned a fucking name. It was one of these two fools. And, I'm trying to remember his name. I mentioned his name. I was like, hey, I cut to the chase, way, because I was tired of just being here for, like, they're kind of arguing. I'm like, fool, if somebody's gonna crack, let's fucking do it, And I'm like, hey, who the fuck is this? Like, I forgot his name, but I'm like, who the fuck is this? And then this one was like, oh, it's me. And I just went for it, way. I was like, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck. And that's where everything started, way. It was like 2-on-2, way. And we threw it down, and it was pretty crazy, way. I got to say, that fool that I threw it down with, I think his name is Miguel, way. I forgot. But I'm really trying to remember, way. And this fool, like, we were throwing it down. We were throwing blows and everything. And he got me pretty sick, way. I'm going to say he got little bombs pretty sick in the face. He got me, like, I saw that shit coming. Boom, and I was like, man, like shit, and it still kept going, boom, boom, boom. And Jason was fucking up this other fool, and then I was fucking up this fool, but that beef happened. It was pretty badass, way. My sister was there, way.
Oh shit.
My sister was there. My lady at that time was there. Fuck, man, I was just like, boom, boom. On this one, we're on the ground, and Jason was fucking getting down. So I have the video, way. I have the video. I still, to this day, I have the video, way. But other than that was an active one. Cool. But about this is, other than that one, there's been a couple people.
I know the one that I can remember, bro, was a Kendrick diss. I know you did a Kendrick diss when that fool came out with Out of Control.
Oh, dude.
I know you did that one.
Talking about Kendrick. At that time, I don't know what, like I said, like I don't pay attention to other rappers
Yeah.
that are not Chicano. But even though they're not Chicano, some of them sound dope at times. Whatever. But I don't know their names. I don't know their shit. But the whole Kendrick Lamar, you know that guy. You know, to me it was just fun, way.
Yeah.
All I would hear, way, was that Kendrick was pushing shoulders. I don't know what the fuck he was causing. I didn't give a fuck. But to me, it's like, I'm not going to give a fuck either. I'm just going to have fun with it.
Exactly.
It was nothing personal. I was young and stupid. And, you know, to me, it was just getting on the microphone and saying some stupid shit, you know? But do I regret it? No, I was just young and stupid.
Not.
Yeah, I was just young and stupid. You know, I wasn't thinking, you know?
Yeah.
He's never going to hear this shit, man. Everybody's dissing him right now.
He's never going to hear this shit.
Everybody at that time was dissing him, you know?
Yeah, I remember that
But
shit.
other than that, that was like whatever. When I was in the crew, like I said, I dissed a lot of fucking crews. Other than that, some other people, there was this funny one where, I'm not going to mention his name and fuck that fool. But he would thank me. He's like, "Oh, you should thank me for your views. You should thank me for this and that."
What the fuck?
Put it this way: he dropped a diss. That same day, he dropped the diss. He tagged me and everything. Did I get mad? No. Some shit. It's okay. Look, it all started because he dropped a comment on one of my songs or one of my clips on Facebook or Instagram. I don't remember. He's like, "I wouldn't drop 5 cents for this shit and blah 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 blah," and that's what triggered me, man.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right,
That's all it took.
I was like, hey, fuck this fool, you know,
Yeah.
like I knew for a fact that this fool does not get down.
Yeah.
I will get it or respect it, like if he's like, damn, you know, cool. And even if he was like that, I was so diss him. So he dropped the comment, I didn't like it, and yeah, wait, that same fucking day he dropped the diss, way, I had barely came out of work, way. It was like at 7 something p.m. I went to my garage, way. I went to the garage. I grabbed my laptop, the microphone, listened to instrumental, and I dissed him, way. The next day, I tagged him and everything, way. So I responded the next day. You know, I wasn't gonna. I was fucking tired of work or whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna fucking throw it out, in the night. So I waited a new fresh day, bam, and I dropped it, way. And yeah, I think I saw him once at that time, way, but I'd never seen him in person. He's from Santa Ana or whatever, but it never. Like I said, I saw him once, maybe it was Sam, way. It was at a gasoline station, but I wasn't gonna go up to this fool, not knowing is it him or not.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna start some shit out.
I get you.
But if I were to knew him in person and seen him in person, and I'm like, yeah, it's this fool, I would have done some stupid shit, way. I would have just fucking went at it.
Of course.
But who knows if it was him? I will never know. And so that shit happened. A lot of people told us, you guys are good rappers. Why are you guys like starting beef? I respect both of you, blah, blah, blah. But other than that, and I'm just going to say the names because I remember, way,
Yeah.
Seco, I've never heard his music. It's just a homie had shit with them or something cracked down or some bullshit, way. I just don't like the people. Like, if people help you out, way, or some of the homies help out other people, and then they try to fuck them over in some way, like, it's like, bro, like, you don't do that shit. So to me, it was like, hey, you know what? Let's fucking diss him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him, So I had his back. I'm like, you know what? I don't know this fool, but I'm down to say some shit.
Yeah.
And so I dissed that fool. Damn, like, there's a couple people that,
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, Royal, it was Royal something. Royal family, some shit.
Fuck him too?
Yeah, fuck him too. Yeah, fuck him too.
Fuck everybody, he said.
No regrets, but fuck him my way. Yeah.
So, has any of the beef ever escalated, bro? Like, but it's mostly like just music shit, like music beef and all that
Has it
stuff.
ever escalated?
Has it ever escalated or not?
Nah, it was just through music.
Yeah.
It was through a microphone. But you know what's funny? Now that you say it, right? I've only been dissed twice, way, throughout this whole fucking music career that I've had, Like, it was 2 people, way. And who the fuck did it the best way? Me, way.
Fucking little bomb, bro.
For the San Juan foe. Alone.
By yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, talking about that shit being alone, bro. Like, do you have did you have an equipo way? Were you in a team, or besides loyal family, right? Of course. Or has it always been by yourself, man?
In high school, it was some little group that I kind of wanted to start, but it was nothing. Right? It was like whatever. But if I had a team, CNG, Kylie's New Generation, and you were in it too.
Yeah.
You know,
I just never met everybody, bro.
Same here, way.
Yeah,
Same here. I only knew J Lokes. Shout out to J Lokes.
Yeah, shout out to J Lokes.
She says Jota Loca, way. Yeah, I don't know why, way. J Lokes. Boy, it is J Lokes, right?
It is J Lokes, bro.
And I know her and like Clumsy. Then maybe like a good 3 or 4 of them, way. But we were a bunch of us in the picture, way.
Yeah, bro. I saw that
I
shit.
wish I had that picture.
Yeah, bro.
There was a bunch of us in there, but other than that, nah, man, it's just been me, way.
Yeah.
And I've done a bunch of music with you, way. But like as team wise, to put it down on the microphone and be like, oh yeah, this is you know, nah. But yeah, way.
And then my next question to you, my guy, is what are some projects that are coming out, bro? That you can tell the people, right? What is something that you got going on?
We the people. I play the fifth way. I'm not gonna answer that shit.
Hey.
But projects right now, I'm just gonna say like there's a lot of people don't know it, and I'll keep it short. I have features already recorded. They're already on my hand. They're already on my laptop with their verses already fucking recorded. There's a bunch of names that I'm just gonna say the names that I could easily pop in my fucking head. It's gonna be Chris Calico. It's gonna be Futuristic.
That's right.
It's gonna be Rick Ross, Sean Kingston, Twista. Cujo the Savage from LA.
Oh shit.
Fuck, man, there's a bunch of them. I don't want to say the names because I'm gonna say it wrong.
Yeah.
I don't want to disrespect them if I say it wrong.
Yeah.
But
damn, bro. Holy
Ritz.
Shit. Shout out to Ritz.
Shout out to fucking Ritz. He fucking raps fast. Shout out to Ritz. Fuck, man. Let's see.
There's a lot, bro.
Shit, man. There is a lot, way.
But it's coming soon, right?
It takes time, way.
Yeah.
I always say it's gonna come soon, way. But I'm just like, when? You know, I even ask myself, like, when the fuck? You know, I can't just. I'm tired of me posting my own shit and be like, coming soon.
I got you.
But I gotta say, to keep it short, I have already a fucking verse, a song with Twista, Crazy Bone already recorded with my verse.
That's right.
It's done. I have a song with Sean Kingston. Yes, the guy that went fucking viral for that beautiful girl. Exactly. You know that song?
Yeah.
I have him in that song. It's already recorded. It's done. Talking about features. Exhibit. You know Exhibit?
Fucking Exhibit?
Yeah,
X to the Z?
X to the Z.
God damn.
I got that fool. I got his verse, everything, man. I have a bunch of shit, man.
I bet, bro.
I could keep talking about it, but I'm just going to keep it short. I have a bunch of shit, man, and a bunch of features. Now the question is like,
when to drop it and all that stuff, right?
Where are you getting this from, you know?
Well,
in case the people that are wondering.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and let them know right here, yeah, bro.
I sold my soul. Shit. Illuminati shit.
You know what? Talking about that, bro. Let me ask you this, bro. Who has been your best feature so far?
My best feature so far?
Yeah, bro.
That's a good question, man. All I gotta say, to top it off, my best feature overall is the artist that I make music with in Santa Ana. There's plenty of them.
Yeah,
but to top off that question, to answer that question is like that. But I know what you're asking. But other than that, it's been Twista way.
Dope shit.
It's been Twista because
Dope
it's a trip way. Like Twista could go and so smooth and so like normal way.
Yeah.
He's a fucking machine. So since I like to rap quick way, I'm just like,
he's
I gotta I got if he sounds dope, it's not to top him off or nothing way, but I'm like, I gotta make sure that my shit is dope too.
Exactly.
So it could,
blend.
like fucking blend way. and it was kind of maybe out of 100%, it was like a good solid 50% that I had to put from my part.
I got you.
Because the rest of it, I already had it. Way like the style, the way I was chop it off.
Exactly.
But the other 50 was like I can't just put a twisted jam and a crazy bone jam up there
and not spit
and not give a fuck
Not
and
give it
just
your all.
and not give it my best or
Yeah.
so. So I made sure I had to fucking kill that shit, man. And you were there, way.
I was.
You
I
were
was.
there.
I was.
Thanks to Lalo too.
Yeah. Shout out to Lalo.
Shout out to
yo.
Lalo,
Shout out to
right here in
Lalo,
4th
yeah.
Street.
Yeah. Oh, now another question, bro. So shout out to Twister for sure. And then, who is someone that you would want to collab with, bro? That you haven't collaborated with?
Fuck.
It could be Santana. It could be anywhere in the music industry, bro. But someone that you already had in your mind. I know you name all these artists already, bro. But
Yeah.
who's missing, bro? Who's missing, like in your collaborations?
That's a good question, way. But Duende, way.
Oh shit. Oh,
Duende.
yeah, we talk about
Duende
that.
from Manicomio, 5150.
Shit. I think, no lie, I think that Duende, because you really listen to this fool, the same as like Cuete, same as like Everybody's Shadow and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So to have this fool in your belt, bro. I
Want to
think
know
that's
something
gonna
sick,
be-
way? Talking about Duende?
Yeah.
I spoke to Duende. I spoke to Duende 5150 Manicomio about the future, way.
Yeah.
At that time that I asked him how much was it for a feature, which was like 2 years ago or so. I'm not gonna say the number because I don't think he would want me to say some number, but to me it was a lot.
Yeah.
But nowadays, like I said, this was like 1-2 years ago.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing good, in
Yeah.
some words. No, I'm not like rich and all that bullshit. I'm not trying to show off like that I'm making more money. Like no,
Yeah.
I'm doing better for myself.
But decent enough where if you wanted to collab, you can.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm just waiting, way, to hit him up again, way.
Yeah. So shout out to Duende, bro. That's just
be
gonna be
like-
a sick ass collab if you guys don't know.
I know for sure I gotta hit him with a sick ass fucking instrumental,
Yeah.
a sick ass beat that I know because I've heard a lot of his music.
Yeah.
I gotta hit him with a fucking instrumental beat that I know he could fuck with.
That's right.
Cause I know, fuck man, like he's gonna spit some crazy shit.
Exactly.
Maybe not fast, but just with whatever comes out of his mouth, just it's gonna be firme, dude.
Exactly.
It's gonna be sick.
Shit.
Yeah, way. God damn.
And then
It's sunny outside, way.
it is, bro. It is. It's very bad out there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for those that want to find you, bro, where can the people find you, man?
Santa Ana, way. Nah, it's fucking around. All right. And I mean, iTunes, fucking, and in any digital platform, just type in my fucking name, Little Bombs, and I should pop out right there. And once you click on one song, another song's gonna come out, another album next to it,
Yeah.
or some bullshit, yeah, that's. On YouTube, I don't really post shit on YouTube.
Yeah.
I have a lot of shit on my YouTube channel that's fucking private. I private all my shit.
I got you.
Because that shit was from 2010.
Yeah.
And they still get down, but I'm just like, nah.
I got you.
But some on YouTube. But just Little Bombs.
Little Bombs. That's where they can
Little
find
Bombs. And on fucking IG, Little Bombs _ SOF Records.
There you go.
SOF as in like 71 Flow.
That's right.
714,
you. Everything's gonna be in the descriptions, guys. Now, my last question to you, Bombs, would be, what is a message, bro, that you want to give the people, man?
As in, like,
It could be anything in general, bro. It could be in music. It could be just in life in general.
all right, cool. The message would be is that if you're doing music, don't stop. Even if you think it's whack, even if they tell you like, nah, you should stop, don't stop. And all those negative shits that you receive from left and right or whatever in every direction, use that as a fucking fuel, and use that to kick ass even more,
That's
and
right.
put it down stronger. Change your flow. Just try.
Yeah.
But keep trying, but just don't give up.
Yeah.
Don't give up. And then, all I gotta say is that talking about other shit, not music. If you fuck up in life because you're drinking, because you're smoking, how many times you're not the only one that has need a reset. We all have been through it. We were young and stupid, but we reset and we may not all say it, but we reset at our own times. And that may mean to change our ways, to change our surroundings or whatever. But we all reset, and whenever you reset, just make a better decision, you know? But
Exactly.
nunca te agüites, fool. Because I used to do this shit, and this is the reason why I say it. Está bien agachar la cabeza, but no todo el tiempo, dude.
Of course.
And don't hold that shit on your shoulders. Keep being yourself. Fuck yesterday. It's today. Don't do it again. Keep going. Even if you stumble again with your same bullshit,
Yeah.
you'll start seeing and you'll start getting tired of it.
Yeah.
And you'll take more control of it at your own time. So just like fuck everything. Fuck yesterday, you know?
Yeah.
And just today's a new day and tomorrow's a new day, and you know, and just keep fucking going.
That's right.
Yeah, way. That's all I got. That's my message to
There
you
you
guys. Yeah.
And then you heard it right here, guys. So we're going to go ahead and close it out right here, guys. And if you guys haven't followed me, go ahead and follow me now, Next Level OC. If you guys haven't followed my merch, Unborn Music Shop, go ahead and follow that as well. Go ahead and follow Unborn Podcast. If you guys haven't followed the photography and the video, it's going to be Unborn Music Productions. And I just opened a new channel, guys. It's going to be under Business Mindset. So for all you entrepreneurs, business owners, or if you're just in any industry in general, electrician, plumber, whatever the fuck you are, go ahead and hit me up. I would love to hear your story. I would love to hear your side. But yeah, guys, go ahead and catch us on the next one, and we'll see you soon.
Yep.
To keep up with the pace with the slow Santanero will be posted in the say. And you know what they say, fuck SAPT with the lyrical bullets, my enemies gonna feel the pain. ¿Qué quieres que te diga? Venimos con el humo que fumiga, que ni el diablo se persina con la hierba que te pega de repente como una pesadilla que creías con tanto pinche demonio.